Good morning. My name is Hope Brannon. I'm from Johnson City, Tennessee, and I'm so grateful to say that I am a junior here at Notre Dame. My freshman year was actually spent at the College of Charleston in South Carolina, where I studied political science and became interested in religious studies. Towards the end of my freshman year, I decided I wanted to transfer and go to a Catholic school so I could study theology. Being very optimistic and a tiny bit impulsive, I withdrew from College of Charleston and was sure that I would find a place at a Catholic school the next fall. And while I was accepted to many schools I would have loved to attend, including Catholic University of America, Loyola Chicago, and Boston College, and others, the financial aid packages were nowhere near enough for me to attend, and I wasn't able to go to school. So, trying to stay positive and ignore the fact that I was now a college dropout, I took this accidental gap year as a providential push to further consider a possible vocation to be a religious sister. And I spent the next year working half the time at a barbecue restaurant in Tennessee and the other half visiting convents and religious communities around the country. And following this year of barbecue and nuns, I was drawn to the Daughters of Charity and spent the next year completing a year of service in Los Angeles with Vincentian Service Corps. I worked at a low-income Catholic school in downtown LA and helped with Meals on Wheels. I was hugely grateful to be serving at a school and helping teach middle school religion, especially because I thought it was very unlikely that I would ever get to study theology at a Catholic school myself. But following the advice of a sister in Chicago who pushed me to apply to school again and trust that God would provide, I began applying again to schools. And I applied to 24 colleges and universities in total. And then I applied to a 25th. Notre Dame was my top choice as well as the very last school I applied to. Given that paying for college was all up to me, I was daunted by the tuition price tag. And after the acceptances and financial aid packages started to come in, I was heartbroken to read that again, almost no school offered enough financial aid and most covered only barely half of tuition. But in true providential fashion, Notre Dame's financial aid package came in last and was the only school to cover my full need. It's no exaggeration to say that I would not be able to study theology, the subject I love most in the world, without your assistance. And your generosity is far-reaching. I was privileged to spend 2 months this past summer in Rome, writing a theology paper with the help from my advisor, Professor John Cavanaugh, thanks to a grant I received from the Nanovic Institute for European Studies, which was in part made possible by the generosity of the Cavanaugh Council and President's Circle. My time at Notre Dame has been richer than I could have imagined or hoped for. I work for a campus ministry and run their social media. I am a member of Notre Dame's premier and only improv comedy team, the Humor Artists. I am a mentor to my little buddy in the middle, Luis, through College Mentors for Kids, and will soon serve as a catechist to 4th and 5th grade at a parish in South Bend. My plans for the future are simply to continue to take advantage of the great gifts God has placed in my path here at Notre Dame and to serve the school and community in thanksgiving for all that it has done for me. Without the support of the Cavanaugh Council and President's Circle, I most certainly would not be here today. It is your generosity that has made my little vocation of theology possible. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you.